Hey, it's your boy Deric coming to you live from my truck. Actually got to a listing appointment a little bit early. Always recommend getting there early so you can kind of scope out the neighborhood a little bit. If you haven't had a chance to drive by any of the other comps you're going to talk about, it's a good time to go ahead and do that. But I got here actually half an hour early, so I mistimed it. All right, so on the way here, heard a story. Always talk about mindset, and mindset's an important thing. Day like today, you can see it out. It's gloomy, it's rainy, it's snowing, it's freaking cold out. It kind of gets you down mentally, so you always want to pick yourself up and do these boosts. Number one is, get up early, say your affirmations, go to the gym. Gym is really critical. Saying your affirmations. Don't get up in the mirror and look at yourself and say you're ugly, you look like shit, you got baggy eyes, all that stuff. You look beautiful, you look handsome today, you look great. Some days you look great, but today you look really great. Don't be afraid to say that stuff to yourself in the mirror to kind of boost your ego. You'd be surprised on how little or how much that little moment does every single day. In a month's time, you go, oh, I feel a lot better. So we talk a lot about the words you use in your life and, what you say about yourself. And, a lot of times people beat themselves up like pounded chicken. You stink, you're not as good as this guy. He does better than you. You'll never be good. You say stuff to yourself that you wouldn't say to anybody else. You would never go up to somebody and say, you're fat, you're ugly, your shoes look like shit, you smell, your pants are crap, you got a pleat in the back, whatever. But you look at the mirror and say to yourself all day. So one of the things you want to do is change what you say. If you're having a bad day and people are saying, how you doing? Listen, try not to say you're having a bad day. I know you want to be honest and all that other stuff, but word it. It's getting better. It's getting better. That's an easy one. It's getting better today. But I want to talk about a story I heard about a little boy who went in a cave and he yelled down at hello, and he heard hello back. And he said, you're an idiot. Little kids, you're an idiot back. You're a dummy. You're a dummy came back. You're a loser. You're a loser came back. About that time, his dad walked into the cave and said, what are you doing? And he said, well, there's someone down there and they're yelling stuff at me. And he said, no, son, that's not anyone yelling down at you. That's called an echo. And he goes, listen to this. You're a winner. You're a winner came back. You're handsome. Your handsome came back. You're a victor, not a victim. You're a victor, not a victim came back. He said, that's called an echo, son, but it's also life. What you say, what you put out there is what's going to come back to you. So what are you putting out there to yourself? What are you putting out there? Whatever you tell yourself, people will perceive you as that. If you say, I'm I'm not a good realtor, I'm not a good salesperson, I'm not a good secretary, I'm not a good wife, you'll be perceived as that because that's what you're putting out there. So every day, get up and just tell yourself you're great. You're a person of of integrity. You have what it takes. Today's going to be a good day. Whatever that little affirmation is. I am great. I'm going to have a good day. Declare it to the universe. I'm going to have a great day. Put it up to God. Whatever you have to do, get started with that. And I think within a short amount of time of doing that every single day, you'll notice a big change in your personality and attitude. And, I just myself personally, I get a lot out of just saying prayers every day, in the morning, sometimes at night, sometimes whenever. I just say it because I have to let things go. I get so angry sometimes at stuff that's been happening to me that I just have to let it go because if I keep it with me, it just festers. So I try to do everything I can to just kind of let that stuff go. Anyways, I hope this helps you guys. This is Mindset Friday. I haven't done one for a while, but I wanted to get it out there. And on the way listing, gonna grab this one, gonna take it. I'm a great agent. I'm the best agent for the job. I'm gonna get it done. Any questions, comments, leave them here. I'll try to get back to you guys. See you guys at the next one.